everyone, welcome to my channel. When calls the Heart fans, Hearties. Can't wait for season 6 to premiere on February 24. In the meantime, Instagram supplies news about Elizabeth Thatcher Thornton, Erin Krakow, and her new baby Jack. In a recent post, Erin took to the account of the twins who star in her baby's role and talked about how she is their fake mom. When calls the Heart fans know Erin Krakow's great sense of humor, Hearties know Erin's got a great sense of humor, and she makes them laugh over on her Instagram. Some of her interactions behind the scenes with Paul Green, Carson Shepard, in particular, make them giggle. On social media, we get to see the fun side to our favorite member of the WCTH cast. Actually, on screen, we do see Erin enjoying life sometimes, but we seldom hear her teasing anyone. While she plays her role to perfection, in real life Erin can be a tease. For fans who don't know or missed the Hallmark Christmas special, Erin gave birth to her baby and named him Jack. Of course, Jack arrived in the world of Hope Valley after his dad, Mountie Jack Thornton, Daniel Lissing, died at the end of season 5. Even those who know about baby Jack may not realize the role in When Calls the Heart season 6 is played by identical twins. Their names are Gunnar and Lincoln. Can Erin tell the Taylor twins apart? On a recent post showing, for the first time, the mom of the twins, along with her babies, fans try to identify which was which. In fact, their real mom asked fans if they knew who was who. Actually, some fans gave up trying to see the difference. Others, sharp-eyed as only Hearties can be, managed to successfully identify who was who. Erin, of course, spoke up on the post, as she often does. Definitely, it seems the mommy role she played endeared her to these stage babies. When fans of When Calls the Heart struggled to identify the boys, Erin said, "Fake mama knows." She then added, "Squeeze them for me." Of course, Gunnar and Lincoln's mama responded, joking that she knew Erin would say something like that. How to tell the baby Jack twins apart? According to the follow-up post, the real mom explains how easy it is to tell the difference between the two boys. It seems that Gunnar has a little double chin and Lincoln has bright smiley eyes and has no double chin. Actually, when compared side by side, Gunnar is definitely a slightly bigger looking boy. What do you think of Erin Krakow teasing that the baby Jack fake mom knows best? Can you tell the twins apart? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to check back with TV shows Ace often for more news about When Calls the Heart. When Calls the Heart, Erin Krakow reveals twins' real mom. Teases she knows them apart. Hope Valley had seen its fair share of surprises over the years. Snowstorms in May, lost miners turning up decades later, a piano mysteriously arriving at the schoolhouse, but no one was prepared for the arrival of the Stone twins. They showed up on a bright spring morning, stepping off the stagecoach in matching blue coats, each holding a small suitcase and wide-eyed wonder. One introduced herself as Clara, the other as Camille. Both had the same auburn curls, soft gray eyes, and an unmistakable resemblance to someone the townsfolk already knew well. Erin Krakow, beloved school teacher and the heart of Hope Valley, was standing near the post office when she saw them, her breath caught. It wasn't just their appearance, it was the way they held themselves, the tilt of their chins, the slight dimple in their cheeks when they smiled. It was as if someone from her past had suddenly been brought back to life, split in two. The twins were sent to stay with Molly Sullivan until someone could sort out who they were and why they had come. But within days, Erin had begun visiting them regularly, bringing books, cookies, and sometimes just her calm presence. It didn't take long for the rumor mill to start spinning. "Did you see how Erin looks at those girls?" Florence asked over tea at Abigail's cafe. "She knows something," Ned Yost whispered, but Erin stayed quiet. It wasn't until the town gathered for Founders' Day that the truth finally began to unravel. The church was filled with laughter and music as children played and neighbors shared stories of the town's early years. Amid the celebration, Mayor Hickam tapped his glass to begin the evening speeches. But before he could speak, Erin stepped forward. "I have something I need to say," she said, her voice calm but resolute. The room hushed. "I want to tell you all about Clara and Camille, and why they're here." She paused, glancing at the girls sitting in the front pew, their eyes locked onto hers, unwavering. Years ago, Erin began, when I was much younger and just starting out as a teacher in another town. I had a close friend. Her name was Margaret. We were like sisters, and she confided everything in me, her dreams, her regrets, even her secret pregnancy. Gasps rippled through the room. She was scared. Her family had disowned her. She didn't know what to do, and she begged me not to tell anyone. I helped her through the birth, and then I helped her find a family willing to take her twin daughters in together. That was part of her wish they'd never be separated. She turned to look directly at the girls again. I didn't know what became of them after that. I thought about them often. And then, a few weeks ago, I received a letter from Clara and Camille. The twins stood now, hands clasped together. They'd found a box of letters, Camille said, all from Margaret, all addressed to Miss Erin Krakow. And a photograph, Clara added softly, of our mother holding us, standing next to you. I knew instantly, Erin said, voice trembling. I knew who they were, and I knew I had to tell the truth. She took a steadying breath. They came here looking for answers. I wasn't sure if I should be the one to give them. But yes, Margaret Stone was your mother, and she was one of the kindest souls I've ever known. The room was silent. Even the usually skeptical Florence looked moved. But how do you tell them apart? Faith asked gently. They're identical, Erin smiled. The first warm, relaxed smile she'd shown all evening. Clara hums when she's nervous. Camille asks questions when she's curious. Clara holds her teacup with 2 hands, Camille only with 1. And Clara walks with her left foot first, Camille with her right. Everyone chuckled. I know them apart, Erin said, eyes misty, not because I studied them, but because I know them. I see them. Later that evening, Erin sat outside the schoolhouse, watching the stars. Camille and Clara joined her, each settling on either side. You did a brave thing tonight, Clara said softly. I owed you both the truth, Erin replied. Camille looked at her thoughtfully. Did you ever want children of your own? Erin hesitated. I used to think I might. But life has a way of guiding us. I've had so many children through my classroom. And now she glanced at them, her voice softer. Now I think I might have found 2 more. Clara reached for her hand. We want to stay. Camille nodded. We're not ready to leave Hope Valley. Erin smiled, heart swelling. Then we'll talk to Molly and the judge. We'll find a way. The days that followed were filled with legal discussions, visits from adoption officials, and town meetings. Everyone in Hope Valley rallied behind the twins and Erin, offering support and stories of Margaret to help them piece together their mother's life. Eventually, with the help of Bill Avery and a few well-placed letters, Erin was named their legal guardian. The final scene of that chapter in Hope Valley's story was a simple one. Erin standing outside the schoolhouse with Clara and Camille on either side, ringing the morning bell together. As children ran inside, the 3 of them stayed for just a moment longer. We're not just your students, Camille whispered. We're your family, Clara finished. And for the first time in years, Erin Krakow felt like everything in her world was exactly where it belonged. Please subscribe to my channel.